Help me, Joanne. You're my only hope. I'm looking for that red and white fabric for the candy cart. And if I can't find it in a place like this, then I think the internet is my only hope. Well, that was kind of a fail, but also kind of not. Okay, so I decided to abandon the fabric idea for the canopy because the fabric, I couldn't find the right pattern, and even if I did find the right pattern, the table is too wide for the fabric and I'd have to like glue it or sew it together, and that's just way too much trouble. So instead, I decided to go a completely different route. I went to Party City. I got a black tablecloth, which is 60 inches by 84 inches, more than enough to cover the entire canopy, as well as red and white streamers, which I think I'm going to use to make stripes. I don't quite know how well that's going to work yet, but like most of my projects, I'll make it up as I go along. So I think I can officially call this table done. I decided to forget the stripes. I like how that looks, just being black. What happened to you? I think it looks pretty good though. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting contrast. But I went back and did some dry brushing to make it look old and dirty since my crackle paint kind of failed this time. And I know this is from the back, but there we go. Looks nice. So I know I look kind of rough. It is very hot and I'm very sweaty from being out here all day. But now that I've finished the candy table, it is time to start my next project. This is going to be a human knife wheel. Basically, I'm making a 6-foot wide circle that's gonna have like shackles and stuff to have a person hooked up to it, and it's gonna be like a knife throwing wheel. Originally, I was going to actually make a body that was strapped up to the wheel and make it look like there was a knife like through their heart or through their head or something. And I've given it a lot of thought, and given the current state of the world, I've decided that that might be a little bit tasteless this year. I like keeping my stuff more tame anyway, since our haunt is geared more towards kids and families. So I've decided not to have the person attached to the wheel, but still have the wheel itself. And as usual, I'm going to be making this project completely up as I go. So here's how I'm starting to do it as of now. So I've got 2 sheets of plywood and 1 2x4 that I've already cut down to size. So right now these are 6 feet tall, and I guess that would be about 8 feet wide right there. Underneath the 2, I have the 2x4 that is also cut down to 6 feet long. So what I'm gonna do is screw these onto that 2x4, and that's gonna be kind of like the middle support. And then I'll just have to cut down the rest of it to size. But getting all this attached is the first step. Alright, so now that those are attached, I've got to get the 6-foot circle shape. To do that, I have this, which is a really, really long zip tie that just so happens to be exactly 3 feet long. So I'm going to take it, put it right in the center, screw it there, and then that way I can take this side and then just take it in a circle all the way around. And that'll give me a 6-foot diameter.
Oh, I see what you did. That's cool. Yeah.
I love when things work out. And there's how it looks. And there's where it will stay for the time being. Also, we cleaned up the garage a little bit. Hey, I'm in different clothes. How did that happen? But we finally got the garage clean so we can actually walk around a little bit. Hey, there's a frog on the ground. How'd you get in here? I have to make this quick because my camera is going to die any second, but I am extremely proud of this wheel. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but it turned out so good.